Hello students, now we will start 6th lesson of Footprints Without Feet book. The title of the lesson is The Making of a Scientist. This lesson is the journey of a scientist whose interest in pursuing the same led him to discovery and bring some great changes in the world of science. This lesson is the story of a young and bright scientist whose name was Richard H. Albright. Richard H. Albright grew up north of Reading, Pennsylvania. At the age of 24, he excited the scientific world with his theory of cells. When he was a child, he collected rocks, fossils and coins. Now we will know what was the role of Richard Albright's mother in making him a scientist. First point for this is Richard Albright's mother had a driving force in making of him as a scientist. Second point, she always encouraged him and developed his interest in learning. She wanted that he should learn everything. Third point is Richard Albright's mother, took him on trips and she bought him telescope, microscope, cameras, mounting materials, etc. When Richard Albright was doing research on butterflies, at that time his mother got him a book. The book name was The Travels of Monarch X, which opened a new world for Richard Albright. Richard Albright's father was died when he was in 3rd grade, so his mother was the only companion for him. She would find work for him that will make him learn new things if does not have any some day. Richard Albright liked it. He wanted to learn the things. Now we will know about his childhood and his talent. When Richard Albright was in 2nd class, he had collected 25 species of butterflies that were found around his hometown. When his mother gave him a book, the book was about how butterflies migrate to Central America. The author of this book was Dr. Frederick Urquhart, who was a professor at the University of Toronto, Canada. In this book, the readers were invited to help study butterfly migration. At the end of the book, the author had asked the readers to tag on the butterflies for research. This book opened a world of science to this young scientist. Richard Albright started raising a flock of butterflies in his house basement, and for this he would catch a female monarch, take her eggs and raise them. This was life cycle. But as he did not get much feedback, he started losing interest in it. Now, his journey in the science fair. When Richard Albright was in 7th class, he participated in a science fair, science exhibition. He participated, but he failed. he could not get success. But from this science fair, he got a hint. He could understand what the real science was. He learnt that science is not a mere display of something but doing real experiment. And so he decided to show slides of frog tissues in his next science fair. He needed some ideas, suggestions for his experiments, and for this he wrote a letter to Dr. Urquhart. He kept on working on the ideas throughout his high school, which led him to many prizes, projects on national and international levels. When Richard Albright was in 8th class, he found out the cause of a viral disease that killed all monarch caterpillars. Richard Albright took an experiment that he took two butterflies, viceroy butterfly and monarch butterfly. So he took experiment that viceroy butterflies copy monarch butterflies. He felt that monarch butterflies do not taste good for birds, whereas viceroy's butterflies taste good for birds. Second point was viceroy's butterflies look like monarchies because they want to trick the birds, and that is the reason they save themselves. This project, when he showed his project in science fair, his project was placed first in the zoology division. Richard moved a step further in his earlier experimentation. In his project in second year of high school, he tried to find out what was the purpose of 12 tiny gold spots on a monarch pupa. First of all, he thought that they were just ornamental. But he started experiment, and at last he proved that hormone was necessary for the growth of butterfly, and it gave him entry in the International Science and Engineering Fair. When Richard Albright was in his senior year, he grew cells from monarch wings in a culture and showed that cells would divide and develop into normal butterfly wing only if they were fed the hormone from the gold spots. And this project won him the first place for zoology at the international fair. Albright began working on how cells read their DNA. His theory could find answer to many cancer diseases. He showed the hormone in the X-ray. The photo solved his doubt on DNA, and he could understand that DNA is the substance in the nucleus that controls heredity, and DNA is the blueprint for life. Now we have to know what are the qualities that make him a scientist. There are so many qualities that go into making a scientist. First point is Richard Albright was curious, dedicated, and hard-working. Second point, he was competitive, but not in a bad sense. He wanted to win for right reason. His success is his continuous and sincere effort. He was intelligent and worked for the right reasons. He did not interest in prize. We can see the life cycle of butterfly, and We can understand from this lesson a difference in his life and other scientists' life. This is the picture of butterfly, the book that Richard Ebright's mother gave him, The Travels of Monarch 10th. Butterfly. This is the picture of Richard Ebright. Thank you.